This is Jordan Carey, and I'm on board the MV World Odyssey, the Semester at Sea floating campus. Today I'm going to give you guys a 360-degree tour of where we live and where we go to school. So let's go. First we have my room. This is an inside double room, and the outside doubles look just like this but have a little porthole. Our outside triple rooms have a bunk bed but also look similar to this room. In here we have our bathroom. As you can see, we have our shower, our sink. It's a little smaller than you might be used to, but you can manage. And let's go outside. So we're gonna walk down to deck 3. This is where we have the gangway and the spa. So here's our gangway. This is where we exit the ship when we're in port. And here we have our little sauna room, but it's actually closed. It's used more of a storage room. Here is our hospital area in case you get sick or injured. And now we're gonna go upstairs to deck 4. Now deck 4 and 5 are just mainly rooms where people are sleeping in. There's not really any academic classes on these decks. So we're gonna go up to deck 5, where we have reception. This is where you have the field office if you need to book a field program, reception if you have any questions, and we have our little administrative assistant area over here too. So as you can see, it's just cabins all around here. And now we're gonna go up to deck 6. Now deck 6 is basically where everything is at. On deck 6, we have our main little area right here. And over here we have the Kaisersaal. This is where global studies and several other classes are held. As you can see, it's a giant theater area. So you can sit here with friends, you can talk, or during class time you can sit here and work. Here's a little AV booth. Then we're gonna go up here to the upper level of the Kaisersaal. So this is just more seating options. Here's a great place to study, work on schoolwork, or pay attention during class. This area is actually reserved for the staff and faculty and lifelong learners during global studies. Now we're going to go back down to deck 6. Okay, now going out the other door on deck 6. To your right, you can see that we have our muster stations. This is where we gather for lifeboat safety drills. And in here we have the Academic Success Center, or the library, so you have your books you can check out. You have a bar here, so if you want to get food or snacks late at night while you're studying. And then you have computers for use here. Now this is where all the fun is at. This is the Berlin restaurant. This is one of our 2 restaurants on the ship. And here's where everybody goes to eat. This is my preferred dining room. So we have 2 buffet styles over here. That's my RD, Alex. We have some food usually set up here, but on port days we only have one open since a lot of people aren't eating out here. So as you can see, it's lunchtime right now, so we got some delicious food prepared by our awesome crew. Here's the salad bar. There's where you drop off your stuff and your juices and water. So this is the Berlin restaurant. Now that's about it for the inside of deck 6. We're going to go up to deck 7 and look around. Okay, now here on deck 7 we have lots of other places to visit. Right here we have the dean's office and our lovely beauty salon, our other dean's office. And here's the one and only campus store. This place is stocked full with any semester at sea souvenirs you could possibly want. This also includes school supplies and beauty supplies and just general supplies you may need if you run out. So that's deck 7. So now we're going to go up to deck 8. Now deck 8 is mainly rooms that people sleep in, but we also have the Kino Cinema. This is where class is held, but we also have movie nights in here. So we'll see different kind of movies. You can sit out here. We have popcorn sold up on deck 9, and it's just a great place to chill out when you're exhausted from all the schoolwork you've been doing. So this is the Kino Theater. Now we're going to go up to deck 9, the Lido deck. This is the highest deck other than a smaller deck for basketball, but this is the highest deck on the ship. So here, if we look over here, we have the Lido Terrace. This is also where class is held. It's also a great place to relax, play some piano, sit and chill with friends. I love this place because it's very well lit and it just has a very nice ambiance to it. So that is the Lido Terrace. Now we're going to go outside right now and then go to the Lido main area. This is our pool deck here, where everybody can chill out, tan. We have our awesome staff here serving some amazing snacks and drinks. We got smoothies, we got iced coffee. Here's you get water, and on the ship, this is the only time and place you can get water here other than lunchtime and dinner time and breakfast time. If you don't get it then, you have to go to those here on deck 9. Here's our pool. It's a really nice pool. You can go swimming, have some fun. Right here we have showers to shower off before and after the pool. Here is our upper deck gym. This is where people can work out. Now on to more food. Here's restaurant 2. This is the Lido restaurant. So we're gonna enter over here. And this is set up similar to the Berlin restaurant, but currently this restaurant is closed since we are in port. So as you can see over here, we have the buffet set up. So we have 2 lines set up usually, one here and one here, and then you kind of work your way around it. So let's go outside to the eating area. So here we are on the Lido deck again. This is our eating area for the Lido restaurant. Also another great place to study, especially when we're at sea. You get a beautiful ocean view. We're right here in the port of Callao in Peru. So now we're going to go down to our lower decks. Here we are on deck 8. And here in deck 8 we have the Adelon Lounge. This is another one of our classrooms. See if we can get inside. Yes, we can. So here's the classroom. People have meetings in here, but it's mainly used as a classroom. And that's the Adelon Lounge. If you've noticed, we have a giant chess table here, so you can play some awesome games of chess whenever you don't have anything else to do. These doors go back into where the rooms are. And now we're gonna go down to deck 7. Looks like they're doing some repair work right here. Now here on deck 7 we have the faculty and staff lounge, the Fritz bar. This is only allowed for faculty, staff, and lifelong learners. No students are allowed on here because they serve harder liquor than what we can get, which is wine and beer. Now here, if we walk around, you can see more areas to chill out. If you've noticed, we have a lot of these big white boxes over here. These big white boxes are where we keep all our chair cushions. So they're blue chair cushions that we put over things. This right here is our smoking area for those who smoke. And over here we have a pool table. Now on the other side of deck 7 we also have a pool table. Now we're going to go inside to deck 7 because I forgot to show you another place, which is our writing center and conference room. And that's right here. It's a nice little table. And here we have another restaurant. This is the Four Seasons restaurant. This is where you have your fine dining options, but also class is held in this restaurant too. So we're gonna go back outside. Now over here, we are back in the back area of deck 7, and we're gonna go down to deck 6. Now deck 6 only has access here on the back area. You can't get it from other levels of deck 6. There's our Bahamian flag, because this ship is registered in the Bahamas. Now here we have our gym. It says sauna, but we do not use the sauna here. We're gonna go inside our fitness center. Here's where you schedule your workouts. Here's our lovely gym that you can work out in. Now it's not as big as you may be used to at your college, but it's pretty fun. And then here's our little sauna area that's not really open, but it's kind of cool to look at. We don't have the sauna or the steam room ever turned on. So let's go back. Now our last stop is, we're going to go back up to deck 9 and go to our basketball court, which is on technically deck 10, even though it's a very small deck. Now we're walking along outside the Lido restaurant again. Going back over to the pool deck. And then in order to get up to the basketball court, we have to take some stairs on the side. There's our lovely pool again. It's very cold at first, but depending on the weather outside, it can be pretty warm. It is a saltwater pool, so we actually use the water from the ocean to fill it up, so we're not using our fresh drinking water. Here's deck 10, so we have a bit of a storage area over here, and you have to walk this little pathway to get to the basketball court. And here's our basketball court. Usually we have a hoop up here, but we don't, but we also have a volleyball net, so you can play volleyball up here. That was used for the Sea Olympics when we played volleyball. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the very front of the ship. Here is where you can recreate the Titanic scene looking over while just flying and having your hair flow in the breeze. This is where a lot of people will suntan. This gets very popular on days at sea when people are done with class. And that's the front of the ship. So I really hope you guys enjoyed our semester at sea ship tour aboard the MV World Odyssey. If you have any questions about the ship or the program, just let me know in the comments below. And thanks for watching.